Hi! Do I sound excited to meet you guys? Or to learn again with you guys? Yeah, right? Well, that's because I am really super excited to be here with you guys. I'm Jennifer and this is Part Class. And if you've been wondering how best to pass your junior WAEC examinations or your grade 9 examinations, well, here would be the best place to be, trust me, because we're going through most of our English language based questions for junior secondary school certificate examinations, that's JSCE, and currently we're on our JSCE English language based questions for the year 2015. So if you have been struggling with English language questions for your junior WAEC or your JSCE, well then, Prep Class is the place to be. So just stick your butts right there and learn with us, okay? So please, what I'm trying to say is don't click onto the next channel before I'm even done, okay? So thank you. But before we go on to learning, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Yeah, I was going to say that. And I'm saying that. So don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to like and comment. Let us know what you think about Prep Class. And of course, you can join us on WhatsApp at bit.ly/PrepClass WhatsApp. So you can join us on WhatsApp and be sure to have someone respond to your messages. And subscribe to our channel. You get access to learn with the best of Prep Class tutors, online tutors, to coach you better on your different subject areas of interest or of weakness. So discover your inner strength with Prep Class. I meant that, by the way. And don't forget to download our Prep Class app. It's available on the Google Play Store and at the App Store, okay, at the Apple Store. So you download our Prep Class app on your iOS and Android, and you'll be good to go. So we'll just start it from our 51st question. That's number 51. The instruction here says, fill the gaps with the suitable word from the options provided below each sentence. All right. Okay, I'm going to understand that. I'm going to understand that. All right, so our 55th question. That's first, not fourth. Okay, the sky continues to weep. Right. The sky continues to weep while the drainage gathers momentum. So the underlined expression is a good example of. All right. So the underlined expression is the sky continues to weep. All right, so it's a good example of A, simile, B, paradox, C, personification, and D, hyperbole. Weep is a human attribute. It's all humans that weep, right? So weep is a human attribute, but was associated with sky, which is not human, which is not even a living thing. So in the above statement, weep, which is a human attribute, was associated with sky, which is not human, which is not a living thing. So the answer is personification. And don't forget that personification is the literary device that uses animate features to describe inanimate things. Okay, so the personification uses animate features to describe inanimate things. So that is personification. We have option C, personification. All right, our 52nd question. A play that ends sadly with the death of the protagonist is called A, romance, B, satire, C, comedy, and D, tragedy. Of course, well, the tragedy is bad, right? Tragedy is just about anything bad. So a play that ends sadly with the death of the protagonist is called a tragedy. Just like if you have read Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet, yeah, that is an example of a tragedy. So a play that ends sadly with the death of the protagonist is called a tragedy. Option D, tragedy. Our 53rd question. The sequential arrangement of events in a work of literature is known as A. Setting, B. Plot, C. Character, and D. Theme. Plot is the sequential arrangement of events in a work of literature. So plot is like an overview of a work of literature. It's like an overview, except that it includes sentence too, and that's the place and time that the particular work of literature took place. So it also includes the sentence of the literary work. So plot is like an overview. The plot is like an overview of a literary work. So we have an option B, plot. And of course you should also know that in plot, the events in that literary work is arranged sequentially. Okay? So it's not just written in a haggard manner. In a haggard manner, it is arranged, okay, according to how the events in that literary work happened. So we'll have an option B, plot. Our 54th question. The wind whistle whilst trees bend. Okay, and our underlined letters are WWW. So the W in wind, the W in whistle, and the W in whilst. So the underlined letters are examples of A. alliteration, B. assonance, C. consonant, and D. comic. Alliteration is the conscious repetition of consonants. And in this context, we have W. There was a repetition of W, that's a consonant letter, right? W is a consonant letter. So it was repeated at the beginning of words. So that is alliteration. So when you consciously, when there is a conscious repetition of consonantal sound or letters at the beginning of words in an expression, it is called alliteration. So we have an option A, alliteration. Our 55th question. It rained cats and dogs yesterday. Now this is an example of dash in literature. A, hyperbole, B, metonymy, C, satire, and D, metaphor. So hyperbole is an exaggerated use of expressions for dramatic effect. So the answer is hyperbole. So it rained cats and dogs is kind of hyperbolic because it doesn't really mean it rained all the cats and dogs, right? It's just a way of saying that it rained heavily, okay? So it's just a way of saying that it rained heavily. And that is it, option A, hyperbole. And with that, we've come to the end of this awesome video. I hope you guys learned something. You should, right? I hope you learned how to use a literary device or two. Okay, so don't forget to be the best that you can be. And don't forget to always study hard. Yes. Be sure to make your parents proud, make daddy and mommy proud, make purpose proud. We're always going to be here to learn with you. So until the next learning session, take care of yourself. Bye.